With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.
It is time for the big for gold. These teams have battled through the group, even after the game. Under the floodlights, the free kick comes in, a chance for the header, it's in! Ogun stays in front. Comet the hour. Comet the man. Ahmed Akiyele with the goal. League winner with Remo Stars. He's brought his experience to the side and queued up for a header. And the whole state's go in front.
What a beautiful finish that was. Well placed, well positioned.
It's final. A chance from a corner. And then Swinger comes in the glass and header! And it's two for Ogun State. A brace for Ahmed Akiyele. Here is the man. The centre-back has scored twice for the whole state. Are running away with this final.
I think it was safe to comment the prophet right now, Emmanuel. How he put that one in is just completely brilliant. What a cross that was. Each perfect again. Runs at the ball, places the ball behind him. Go.
They need to take something, and here they go now, Tim Quata, and the football back. The game on here. Was put through a goal, stayed onside.
What a true ball that was. Took it almost immediately. One touch hit, a deflection actually. But he had for Soldier Daniel to save. He had to clear that one, Abdullahi. Mohammed was coming really close. It was a mistake from Jabbar Malik earlier.
Another strike from distance, the goalkeeper almost. That was almost result Soldier Daniel, but you almost thought that would have been easy for the goalkeeper.
I was talking about the number 9 just now, and see what the goalkeeper did. That was a hauler. How do you allow such a ball?
Still Team Ogun piling all the pressure. A pass over the top of the header! Almost 3-4 Team Ogun. A glutton header from Sunday State.
Or Kwara State rather. What a chip of a pass. Jumps at it immediately. That's the first goal save we've seen from Kolawole Sheriff. It was really very...
Oh, great skill there. Still Team Ogun looking for the door. This is brilliant. Twisting and turning on the strike. What a goal! Astonishing! Breathtaking! It's brilliant everywhere you look.
Single-handedly going past 4 players. Goes past 2 outside the box. Turns that man around. Is a Nabo in the box. Cuts him again to the left, puts him to the right again, and calls that one past the goalkeeper, Kolawole Sheriff. When I say Emmanuel, then you know God is truly with us.
That's a 2-goal.
Yeah, maybe they shoot it out and the referee just blows the final whistle.
And no time for the... Well, he wasn't done. Got another header to put them 2 goals up. That's the man of the moment on your screens. But great fights for the whole state, Team Ogun State. 4 goals we've seen so far of the football event. It is Team Ogun who will play from left to right for the second 45. Free kick into the box, a chance. Well, the ball is in, but the referee has sounded the whistle for in front.
Them their own free kick again. Back on his feet. He looks to pick up on himself and continue the game. He would have just been the fourth easily for Team Ogun.
Team Ogun State. Get this one going.
That was some reckless tackle right there. Just as you see on your screen. Really poor. But has been able to do well to get them to this point.
Team Ogun still looking for a fourth. A chance now to get a fourth. Great save from Kolawale. Can they get a fourth from this move? Jabba Malik has got pace. 2 yellow shirts in the box. A chance now for it. Oh, the strike goes! And it's in! And he made no mistake with the finish. The goalkeeper had a slight touch, but the power from the strike was just too strong. And they are 4 goals for the good.
He taught chants of the name of the state right now, all go everywhere. Emmanuel is the man of the moment. You don't even tell the leg he can use so well, the right and the left.
Lovely cut from the right. If Ahmed Akinyele can score twice, or maybe one final for a goal, and the referee has sounded for the full-time whistle. And cue the celebrations from the Team Ogun State contingent. They are your gold medalists for the men's football. You've done it against Team Kwara.
The city of Kuto has gone.
I welcome you to another beautiful day for the National Sports Festival with the Handball Finals. It is the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival, Gateway Games 2024. Well, we saw the football finals for the men and for the women went down last night in an electric MK Abiola National Stadium. The host states clinching the finals against Team Kwara. And for the women, Team Delta doing justice against the invited junior athletes. Today we've got handball. First, we've got the women's final before the men. And once again, the host states involved in this one with a chance to add to the medal tally they've got so far in this festival. Team Ogun, the host, competing against their opponent in this final fixture. This is the Alake Sports Center, the handball courts, one of a handful of venues for the games for this festival. Team Ogun up against Team Sokoto. These two teams making it all the way to the final. This is the whole state just in a close lead against Team Sokoto. As usual, I'm not alone on commentaries. I've got Zubiki Onicha alongside me to take you through this handball finals for the men and for the women. We've also got some athletic events to come your way. But in the meantime, let's enjoy handball finals for the women. As a welcome to another day to Talk Sports. Well, safe to say they've done well as far as ball games are concerned in this festival. Made it to 6 finals, maintaining their grips in the ball games at the ongoing festival. We talked about earlier on, we're in the men's football final. Also in the men and women's basketball, volleyball and handball finals, Ogun State. Just letting you know how dominant they've been when it comes to the ball games in the festival. While this game is ongoing, we got team sheets for the two sides. I'll leave Azu to take us through the players who have been given the nod in this game.
Sakiat Isiaka is also looking to lead the team. In their joy as they dance to the fanfare with a 3-point lead at this point, 25-22. Team Ogun doing it with some minutes already gone in the second half. 30 minutes each half. They did so well in the first. Team Sokoto not letting their guards down, looking for those spaces to get the spikes, and that was really caught well by the goalkeeper for Team Ogun as they get to attack.
They defeated Team Kogi in the semi-final, having played same Team Kogi in the group stage. Knocked out Team Plateau State, Team Delta State, and now they've got Team Sokoto in the final.
What a goal right there from Team Ogun. Beautiful finish, increasing it now to a 4-point lead. That's just how to get it when you want to win it. They're going out there to grab it, and they're defending so well. You see everybody forming that guard, the left wing, the left back, all of them pushing backwards to just make sure that nothing goes past when they are ready to defend. And it's just been the strength for the team so far. Team Ogun playing some kind of handball that makes it really difficult for the opponents to get past them. Then with the support, it is really hard to get past. And you can see Team Sokoto having their player down. Great sense of sportsmanship right there from Team Ogun. Bringing her up almost immediately so the game can continue. And that gives some sense of appreciation. The free kick has been, or the free throw has been taken as quickly as possible. Prudence Samuel was the one who went down earlier. She seems to be the anchor for the front court for the team, as the Ogun State backcourt team are also very resilient. Three of them getting support from the left winger, the pivot, and also the right winger, all looking for spaces to get through, and it's worked out for them with that 4-point lead at this point. Good pass right there from Team Sokoto one. What a beautiful finish. That was a spike. Some kind of true balls you don't expect. And that's how to get it into the net. Just spoke about her earlier, Prudence Samuel. She's just done it again. Really leading the side with those good movements. Team Ogun responded immediately, and it was a save from the goalkeeper. A free kick right there for Team Ogun. Okoro Adobe trying to get through. And the lady who was brought down earlier was Idu Abdulrazak. Sokoto will push forward again to see if they can reduce that 4 points deficit. Good team play right there. They get that one in. Continuous push from the side. Spreading of the pass now by Team Ogun. Number 10, Ido Abdulrazak, looking to find a way through. She gets the ball again. And that's how to respond when you want to get a goal. Urala Ashau scoring for her side. Good defensive work again from Team Ogun. Continually nicking those points and scoring as much as they can to just keep themselves safe. How they penetrate is really beautiful. This lady is on something else. We're all eyes, just and brilliant on the ball. She's really a menace to the opponent. Swings through, finds her way past the backcourt, and throws it past the goalkeeper to her right. Team Sokoto trying to find a way through. Like I mentioned earlier, it's more of a counter kind of a handball that Team Ogun are playing. And it's really worked out perfectly. You can see the way they formed that guard just around the goalkeeper, giving her a bit of space and to just see what is happening in front. Makes it really tough for Team Sokoto to get past.
And once again, they have the crowd support in their favor. Team Ogun says. We're also here. Decent turnout at the handball court at the LK Sports Center to enjoy this final. As we gradually wind down on this edition of the National Sports Festival, which has been spectacular so far, more so for the host states.
Really spectacular, I tell you. If you're not here, you must have missed a lot. By the way, Esther Lambert hits the post earlier on, wanted to get a ball into the net. So painful for her. She would have thought that would have reduced the scoreline. It was a beautiful ball from just outside the paint. Tries to hit that one from a distance. Unfortunately, after beating the goalkeeper completely, Esther Lambert had the post against her. Team will go on the attack again. The player goes down. Not sure if it's a penalty. The referee will decide what that is. Okoro Adobe gets herself back on the back off the ground. And clearly a penalty has been given. And a way for Team Ogun to make it 30-24. Adobe going on to take that one. And she gets it right. A brilliant finish. Really brilliant, and from the way she took the ball, looked at the position of the goalkeeper and throws it to her right. Adobe Okoro. It's a huge mountain to climb right now for Team Sokoto, but they continually push. And that's how to get the ball into the net. Another brilliant finish from the side. Working things out just the way they want it. Showing that they're not going to let their guards down. Reducing now the scoreline to 5 points. 30-25 in favor of Team Ogun. Who go again? They continually score once they attack. And this lady, Urala, is a menace. Scoring with reckless abandon just in the second half alone. She's put the ball in the net 3 times. And again, a good save from the goalkeeper for Team Ogun. Dorothy doing a great job right there. The attack again. The block was brilliant. The backcourt is doing a great job. You just wonder how Team Sokoto are going to survive this with the kind of handball they are playing, the teamwork is really strong. Team Sokoto also showing that they didn't just get to the final by mistake. They have worked their socks up, and it's time to show how brilliant they are.
Team Sokoto also have got a handful of support here at the Alake Sports Center. They try to upset the odds, competing against the host state. Also in the men's final, Team Ogun, they will be taking on Team Lagos. Battle of the Southwest in that handball men's final will be happening right after this.
Another interesting one to look out for, I tell you. Two teams playing against each other. Ogun just everywhere in the ball games, like you mentioned earlier. And Lagos, they are very close neighbors. Just a bit over an hour away from here. Driving down and also looking to nick this one. Like I mentioned, you will always have a support from the home fans, which has been one of the strong reasons Ogun have not let their guards down at any point in time.
Just to remind you, in case you missed the penultimate day action for handball yesterday, Team Edo State, they clinched the bronze medal. They're convincing 32-20 win over Team Kogi State. So Edo State, your bronze medalist for handball. Well, for the men, the Federal Capital Territory overpowered Edo State 30-17 to seal third place in the male category. So it is time for the real deal today, the final day of handball action for this sports festival. Team Ogun, we're hoping to do the double in the men and in the women category.
Hopefully. They were not on the medals table last time out. It was Team Oyo winning for women and Team Kano winning for the men. For the women, it was Oyo, Delta, and Plateau State. Looks like we're not going to be seeing a repeat of any of the three making it down here. We already have a bronze medalist. It's about who wins gold and silver in this final game. Team Ogun looking like the favorites. 4-point lead right now as Team Sokoto continually push to fight back. 31-27. They have closed the scoreline again to 4 points. They go now to see if they can reduce it. That was some save from the goalkeeper. She almost missed out on that one. What a throw that was. Good attack from Team Sokoto. Justina Duke trying to use the size, that defense to stop things. Another attack from Sokoto. Hits that one so well, and the goalkeeper is really standing tall for Team Ogun. Dorothy Nya. One of the reasons they have really stayed in the lead. And that's what you actually need your goalkeeper for. The fans are not left out, they are also singing out loud. And this makes some games really interesting. Opportunity for Team Ogun. Great save, rebound, great save again. Such reflex from Aisha Jamilu. Such a beautiful, beautiful performance from the goalkeeper, Precious Samuel. That's how to make it happen. That's how to stop balls from getting to your net. Saves them to our right, quickly dives them again from our left rather to our right. Another goal now for Team Sokoto. They're closing it down. That's a way to respond. Really putting the host under some pressure. Making sure it's not an easy task for them to carry out. (31-28). Team Ogun lead with 9+ minutes to go. There's love in the air also. Good pictures right there on the screen. We've also got tourists coming to enjoy the game right here in Ogun State. The Alake Sports Center. And Emmanuel would love to be a part of this.
I mean, it's the place to be. We love to see visitors in the line to enjoy sporting action. And also a game of handball, which you know, maybe more needs to be done for the sports to be popular in the country. Maybe more competitions needs to be organized, making the game more popular. School competitions, interstates, you know, local government, just, you know, whatever.
Talking about making the game more popular, the Handball Federation President is very much right here. Samuel Ocheho rather, coming to see the game live. He'll be there also the final, and most likely be a part of the medal presentation. By the way, Team Ogun have just hit that one in again. This is what they are made of, responding to tough times positively. And, it's really a good game we've seen so far. It's free throw again for Team Sokoto. They take it indirectly. Pass to the side, looks for a way to penetrate. They respond here. Defensive work, the backcourt doing their job. Great combination right there. And who else would lead that? If not Jasmine Udoche. The referee blows his whistle. Free kick or free throw again for Team Sokoto. They convert that one so quickly. They continue the game. Didn't go in and it finally goes in. What a performance we're seeing from Team Sokoto. Really fighting their way through. And Joy Peter wasn't left out to make that one count, taking advantage of the situation. A save again from the goalkeeper. Samuel Precious is just doing a thing right there. It's really been precious for the team. Team Ogun continually attack. She saves that one again. Precious Samuel is like the rock that's really put a bar just in front of her, making sure that nothing goes through. We're all eyes trying again to hit this one. Goes out. But looks like there was a foul. Just waiting for the final verdicts from the referee. There's a substitution. Looks like the goalkeeper for Team Sokoto is injured. The replacement's coming in immediately. Naima Hamed has taken over. Hopefully she'll be able to deliver the goods. Team Ogun get the ball back. We're all eyes on that attack. She throws that one. Great save again from the new goalkeeper. It looks like a like-for-like substitution. Naimat getting involved almost immediately. And the first ball to her was well saved with her legs. They try again, and it gets in. This is brilliant from Team Sokoto. And that lady is just everywhere, scoring from that left. Putting the ball to the right again, Joy Peter. Scoreline closed down to 2 points now, 32-30. We were expecting a surprise here. The referee blows the whistle. Infringement on Team Ogun. Jasmine Odoche wins that one for her team. And they will take it quickly. Rolla trying to just be that anchor woman, playing the best from the middle. Team Ogun get back into it again, and they're taking the lead. They're turning it by 3 points. Who else will do that? Beautiful finish from the left side. Susanna Malua. They get the ball again. A long throw into the attack. It's going to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and that's a save from Naima Ahmed. Well predicted. She was just going to put that one over her head, but unfortunately didn't go as planned. Sokoto come attacking again. Good block from the last goal scorer. There's a free throw for Team Sokoto. They take it quickly. Finds penetration. And that's it. Well saved again from the goalkeeper. 2 goalkeepers standing tall. Aisha Jamilu. Can they score this? And finally goes in. He was saved actually, don't mind me. He was saved. Pushes it to the bar. Game continues. Looks like the ball is against Team Sokoto. Took more than the normal step. The referee gives a turnover. Continuous push. Team Ogun on the rise again. Whistle goes before she hits that one. Dorothy Inyo. Sokoto can look to make it again. This is like a penalty. Clearly brought down. And the arc. Really clear. The referee had no option. Amina Mohammed. He was outside, so a free throw has been given. They go again moving. Looks like they've won another free throw. Looks like she's in some pain. Prudence Samuel gets back on her feet. One of the key players for the side. Very much needed for anything they're going to be bringing to this game. She's that pivot. She's really done a great job for her team. Prudence Samuel. Two goalkeepers standing tall in the game. Susan Omalua for Ogun State. And now we have Naima Ahmed for Sokoto. 33-30. Second half still very much on. Team Ogun leading by 3 points. It's just less than 4 minutes to go. As they have some time out. Conversations with the coach. It's really windy right there. And you can hear that also in your background as the games are ongoing. The fans and the supporters are also trying to have 1 or 2 drinks for themselves. It's all about enjoying the moment and waiting for the men's final to come up in a bit. What a final that also will be. Team Lagos against Team Ogun just after this one. Team Sokoto moving again to see if they can put one in. It goes in. Looked really easy. Looked like she had been stopped. But this lady is the biggest problem that Ogun State have got. Joy Peter trying to walk on water in that situation. She believes in herself and she's doing it so well, and Team Ogun respond immediately. 3-point lead restored. That was a beautiful finish. Mahmoud Aijat scoring the last. A good defense again from the backcourt. Gets that one. It's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can she score? She does put it in. Idowu Abdulrazak giving the fans some reasons to dance. The handball team for Team Ogun look like they want to nick both gold medals. A free throw given against Team Ogun. They have to do that defensive work. Team Sokoto will not give up. They keep pushing. Hit from outside. Didn't go in.
Well, they need to push. They already lost the first half. Clearly, they need to push to drag this game further if they can take something from this second half.
It's about amassing more points. That's all they need now. 3 more points and to equal the result. Really, really a tough one for them at this point. Clear foul just around the blue arc. Team Ogun again. What a save. You wonder where they get these goalkeepers from, Team Sokoto. 2 ladies who have been really brilliant. Naima Ahmed saving that one recently. And they score again. 35-33. How they respond after getting saves from the goalkeeper is really, really brilliant. The coach is not happy with the situation. He's called his players to order. Sekot Isiaka for Team Ogun. And you can see this same being taken advantage of. Garba Gandhi for Team Sokoto. Trying to respond also with the little time they've got. Taking advantage of the timeout to make sure that the players get the needed words that will put them back on track. He's not happy that they are conceding so easily, which wasn't the plan from the start. But that's the way games are. It will always get interesting. Sometimes it looks all smooth. Sometimes it looks all difficult. The previous goalkeeper maybe will be coming back into the team again. She's done some great saves. Precious Samuel, very intelligent. Her reflexes sharp. One of the reasons Team Ogun have not scored some of the brilliant chances they had one-on-one with her a couple of times. Like I said, it's like for like. Naima Ahmed and Precious Samuel. Team Ogun get the ball to move on again after that timeout. With just less than 2 minutes to go. It's a strike, and that was a beautiful spike. That's how to put the ball in the net. One of the dangerous women for the team, Ogun, has done it again, Dorothy Inyang. She gets the ball again, and it looks like that timeout has really paid off. Dorothy Inyang scoring 2 goals just in the space of 30 seconds. How do they come back now? 4-point lead for Team Ogun. The celebration is high. The fanfare is also giving us the best from the drums, the trumpets. Those guys at the Alake Sports Center will not relax. That's how to celebrate.
The players are really getting in the celebrations now. The game is still on.
It's a penalty, and she misses it. How did she miss that one? Hit it to the bar. Esther Lambert looking all dazed. A free throw clearly.
Looks like these players are having fun. The Ogun State players on the court. Dancing while the game is still on.
They check the time. They know it's going to be really hard to concede 4. Confidence is high at this point. It's a chance again to cut down the lead. She scores this one. This is the biggest problem they've got in the game. Another finish from that woman, Joy Peter. And Team Ogun will score again. She's just been blistering in the second half. And now It's the end of the encounter. They are champions. Gateway Games Ogun 2024 Women's Handball Events. Team Ogun have nicked this one. They have beaten the team from the north, Team Sokoto, by 4 points. And the last ball was put just in the net by Duwu Abdulrazak. What a finish right there. Celebrations all around. It's really agog. And final score, Team Ogun 38, Team Sokoto 34.
Welcome back. Still the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival, Gateway Games 2024. We're about to witness some athletics. It is the penultimate day of this breathtaking sports festival. It's been wonderful from start to finish. And we've still got more athletes with a chance to stake a claim for medals. We've got the hurdles to come your way. 100 meters hurdles for the men. And also we've got the hurdles for the women as well, 100 meters, as you can see them on your screens, just getting ready to be on your marks. Wait to see who will clinch this one at the end of the day. Well, here we go, 100 meters hurdles for the women. Well, the lead is building up. Well, on lane 8, she's lost her footings. And lane 5 clinches it. Faith Osamui from Edo State. In a time of 13.26 seconds. And she'll be on the podium as your gold medalist for the women's 100 meters hurdles. Great race from Faith Osamui. Oh, the crowd are really cheering her on here. She lived up to every bit of the expectations just before this race.
She knows the game. She actually went straight up until the time, 13.26 seconds. Beautiful face. Faith Osamui has done a great job for herself.
A second look at this race. Oh, look at Faith. She didn't get the early lead, but she maintained her pace, maintained her technique. You've got a feel for Mary Laha from Akwa Ibom on lane 8, just losing her balance there, crashing out just before the finish line. But what a lead this was for Faith Osamui to clinch it for Edo State.
Really painful for Mary Laha. She made a good start, still had hopes of maybe finishing in the top 3. She was going to even continue until she picked herself back up, but looked in front of her, and she just found out that she was way behind. She put her head down in disgust and pain. That joy from the winner is what you see on the face of that lady, Faith Osamui.
She's got a great smile.
Really great smile.
Well, shout out to Grace Ayamoba from Oyo State, who was so close, but not fair. Not as close to Faith Osamui and Janet Sunday. from Anambra State. We'll wait for the official results, but no doubt Faith Osamwe is your 100 meters women's hurdles champion for the Gateway Games 2024.
Looks like a personal best for the year. She had a 13.45 earlier, and this is way better, 13.28. Faith Osamwe is a 100 meters runner and also a 100 meters hurdles runner, but she focused more on hurdles. That's what you've seen with her, and now she ended this beautiful race. Congratulations.
Sarah Deronke Kadi competed for Ogun State, this 100 meters women's hurdles final, but nowhere near the top three. We've also got to give it for Team Edo State, how they've competed so far this edition of the National Sports Festival. 5th on the medal tables, the medal table rather. As at the latest updates we've got a couple of hours ago, so this might just be added. 46 gold medals so far for Edo State, 80 silver and 77 bronze, making up a total of 203 medals so far at the Gateway Games 2024. Hosting the 100 meters women's hurdles final. Time for us to see the 110 hurdles for the men. Gonti Kechi Prosper running for Imo State. Cletus Chimeze running for Team Abia. Abdullahi Olawale for Team Kwara. Emeka Jeffrey for Team Rivers. Samuel Osadolo will be competing for Team Edo State, hoping to replicate what Osamwe has just done in front of our eyes. Musa Wisdom Greats will compete for Team Delta. Christian Ogenero Dixon for Bayelsa. And on lane 8 is Ogeneko John, who will be competing for Team Oyo State. The men's 110 hurdles final. Still going down here at the racetracks of the MKO Abiola National Stadium. Well, in as much as we have this main bowl filled to the brim for the football event we saw yesterday, you have to give a shout out to the fans who has been ever present here for athletics from the very first day.
Able to do, to see that this is one of the biggest sporting events or sports festivals we also had in Nigeria. Just to confirm that the people of Ogun love sports so well, and just the way they are at the MKO Abiola Sports Complex. You find them also at the Alake Sports Center. You find them also in Ikene, Remo. Babcock also has got his own fans, and some of them even travel down from different locations to come make sure they see every event. Now put together every one of them in that final yesterday. Even though not all could get seats, they just enjoy the game from start to finish.
We saw esports make its debut for the festival. We also saw flag football making its debut on the National Sports Festival. Both demonstrations, but you have to, give credit to the National Sports Commission and the organizers of these festivals in general for such initiatives. And Not to mention the Invited Junior Athletes Initiative as well, where young athletes competed against elite athletes across water sports.
That's one of the biggest ideas to have come into this event, and I tell you, it makes it really colorful, having a way to just give those athletes the kind of exposure they need. It was really pleasant. I know they will never forget the memory. It wasn't just about them coming here to win. They came here, they did what they had to do, and they've done it in style. Just to remind you, Team Delta won the last medal for the 100 meters hurdles last time, and this time around we've got Team Edo winning this year, and the time difference is really good, 13.28. Last time it was 13.58, so we're getting great improvement from athletes one after the other. Now for the men, 110 meters hurdles. Delta won it also last time out, and they have hopes of doing it again with Kristen Dixon, or rather Musa Great Wisdom Great, looking to become a great in this event. What a race to watch out for.
We're on the way, men's 110 meters hurdles final. Well, this is really, really competitive and really close. Team Delta in the lead, he rightly called. Musa Great on lane 6. Well, clinch gold in a time of 14.15 seconds. There he is on B180. Great fight there from Samuel Osadolo from Edo State, but it just wasn't enough to beat this man. Well, Jeffrey Emeka also gave it his best. Still got strength to jog around. Musa Great Wisdom.
Too great in his name. Musa Great Wisdom Great. I was just talking about him. Next we'll see that he's gone on to win this one. So much energy from start to finish. Still jogging around. It's a huge joy for him. He was so confident he was going to make it happen. And that confidence also played a part in him going through all of those hurdles to finish the race. Team Delta retained their gold medal for the 110 meters like we saw the last time. Taking it away from Okonye Precious, who won it by a time of 14.23. I think athletes are doing better with the time this time around.
Well, look at Musa Great there, just maintaining his lead and staying there just at the very end. You saw Cletus Divine Favor from Abia State almost losing out on second position.
Just wait for the confirmation and get the final results, so we'll post them to you so you can also see what it looks like. But clearly, Team Delta have won another gold.
100 meters women's hurdle final done and dusted. 110 hurdles men's final done. We'll go on a very short break, and when we return, we go back to the Alake Sports Center for the handball finals.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.
Straight up to the Alake Sports Center, we're having the big one go down. Two male teams looking to fight it against each other. We saw football yesterday. Now it's handball that is to be started in a couple of minutes. Team Ogun playing against Team Lagos at the Gateway Games Ogun 2024, 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. What a game we'll have in our hands. In case you missed out, we just saw a game earlier. Team Ogun winning gold, defeating Team Sokoto 38-34 for the women's final. For the men's final right here at the 22nd edition of this event. It's about who would take the whole bragging rights, take the gold medal, and stand on the highest podium at the end of the game. Team Ogun doing so well as far as ball games are concerned. And we're just very much right here, taking you through each of those events one after the other. My name is Azubuike Onicha, and Emmanuel Sebastian is also here with me as we run you through the commentary for this big game in the world of handball.
Well, you expect fireworks for this men's final? Can they make it a double for Ogun State? The fans already in joyous mood just before kickoff. This is a derby. Team Lagos against Team Ogun State, and you have the start list for the two sides.
And you could call Team Lagos the home team in that sense, as they're going to be playing as the home team as far as arranging scores is concerned. Just a quick lineup. Sani Bature is the goalkeeper. Abdurazak Salam is also the second goalkeeper. Diko Ahmed, Osemeka Loki, Amoson, Oluwaseun, Ekbudoy, Ebinate, Ayomide Martins, Mohamed Mustafa, Yusuf Solomon, Jaya Olabi, Rotibi Benga, Abdulaziz Abdurrahman, Mustafa Iseka, Chukuka Michael, John Chagari, and Yusuf is also on the team to make up the 16 players. Their coach, chief coach, is Olu Bukola Duru. And, just moving straight up to Team Ogun, the host state, having fun. Those are your players that will be playing in this one. Then the coach for Team Ogun, Sekoni Isiaka, will be looking to nick this one as he leads his team to the handball men's final. An interesting game to watch out for. Team Ogun having their clear outfit right there. And you can see them again just as almost dressed as they were for the women, getting ready to also take on Team Lagos, who are in their all-white outfit. For Team Ogun, clearly in their all-lemon outfits, they will be playing as the away team, even though it's their home soil, or the fans' home soil, or the fans really at their back. Still trying to exchange some pleasantries as the game kick starts. Team Lagos starts with the attack. Team Ogun forming that backwards of three with three others in front. The goalkeeper also standing to close up everything that comes his way. First try from Team Lagos, completely missed. Just to remind you, Team Lagos is in their blue tops and white shorts, and Team Ogun in their all lemon outfit. They're now in the ascendancy. It's about who gets the first points to set the game on. You see the passing right there from right to left. The pivots also looking to penetrate. The backcourt have also moved forward.
And that man, number 3, is just right there, waiting for the ball to penetrate. Ibrahim Diko. First free throw of the game, indirect, going to Team Ogun. Daniel Bello takes that one quickly to Ibrahim Diko. He goes in, finds his way through, but unfortunately, the pass he gave wasn't perfect enough. They get a throw, ball back to Team Ogun. This man is just looking for a way, moving from the backcourt and also showing that he's got that brilliance to pull the ball in the net if given the space. The combination of Ibrahim Diko and Daniel Bello, it looks like something that is worth it. Quick counter right there from Team Lagos. Ball was too much, completely missed. Team Ogun pick up the ball immediately. Steve trying to find a way through. Some rare guard from the both sides. Trying to close it down. And that's the first goal coming from the hosts. Playing as the away team rather. Daniel Bello. I spoke about him earlier. What a way he put that one in. Just putting it to the left side of the goalkeeper. Team Lagos responds so brilliantly. What a left spike right there that was. That's how to get back into a game, having tried a couple of times. Rotimi Benga, one of their finest players. We saw him earlier in the preliminary rounds, and he's doing it again this time.
Not just getting back, that's how to start this game. Promises to be a big one, and we are on the way.
Really, we are on the way. It's no longer a case of let the games begin. It has begun. Will be ending soon. But this 1 hour of handball, 30 minutes on 2 halves, is something you've got to watch. Just leaving you at the edge of your seat. That man is at it again and he's completely taken down. Chukwuda was back down on Ibrahim Diko. Surprisingly, the 2 number 3s for both sides are Dikos. One Ibrahim Diko, that's for Ogun State, and Diko Ahmed for Team Lagos. He's still down on the ground. Looks like he didn't land so well. The referee scored for some attention. Goalkeeper looks to have been changed, and it's a penalty for Team Ogun. That one was a clear foul. Diko brought down. You've seen that they are getting ready to score. With his left hand, he's going to do this on Ogundo to Sadiq. Just wanting to be sure, waiting for the referee's whistle so he can put this one in. The fans are not letting their guards down. They are giving him all the support that he needs to score this one. He's on the blue arc, waiting for that whistle to come. The whistle was gone. He misses it completely. Goalkeeper looked to have used his right leg to block that space. But the captain of the side, Sadiq Ogudotu, is not happy, but getting encouragement from his teammates. As the man who got the first goal for Team Delta. While Team Lagos is up with the ball again. A strong pivot. He's been held so strong. And he wins a free throw just outside the green arc. Team Lagos are continually pushing the game from the same man. That's a save. The ball hits the crossbar. So fortunate. Team Lagos putting Team Ogun on the edge of their seats, putting them under some pressure. If Delta get the ball back, it's a counter. Can they score this one? He finds his way through, and that's a save. That's the best you will see today. Hits his hand up in the air to ginger the fans, and you wonder why that man didn't make a simple pass. Mohamed Mustafa picks off his right there, had a pass to make, but he chose to go all alone. And he missed it, and the goalkeeper saving that one. So Team Ogun got a very good goalkeeper. Already made about 3-4 saves in this game, and that's how it starts. That's really how to start. Samuel doing a great job for the side. He'll be needed for all the 1 hour of this game. Still in the 30 minutes of first half. As we count down, the clock winds down. We're enjoying the best of handball right here at the Alake Sports Center. Gateway Games, Ogun 2024, the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. There's a second goal scored right now. Tried his best, but it didn't go in. So it's all 1-all for both sides. Team Lagos pushing to find a way through. Completely held down in that situation. Yaya Owolabi gives the ball now to the man who got the first goal. Owolabi gets the ball again. Passes it. Rotimi Benga is trying to find a way with his left arm. He gives a pass and this man loses it. Goes down completely to the ground. Let Bobby Abinate. And that's how to score. Team will take the lead. A brilliant way to put it to the back of the net. Ibrahim Adio scoring to make it 2-1.
Well, some beautiful goals we've seen so far in this game. The hosts showing that they are here for business. Doing it against Team Lagos, who has been one of the best handball teams so far in this tournament. Team Lagos. You want to see the best go up against the best, and that is what is happening right here at the Alake Sports Center in this handball final.
Rotimi Benga at it again, he scores. That was a complete miss, don't mind me. Looked so much like a goal from this end. Rotimi Benga is the biggest threat they've got. One of the pivots in that attack. Sometimes also plays from the left wing. And you can hear the motivation coming. Team will be getting the whole support at the attack. Missed out on that one, and how do you score from there? What a painful one. They missed it completely. The ball hits the crossbar again. We'll move away from the handball beats and gets quickly to athletics, and that will be just after this breather.
Well, athletics still going down here at the racetracks of the MKO Abiola National Stadium. We've got the 800 meters women's final to come away. We saw that for the men moments ago. Time for the men. Rhoda Ifeoluwa Adisa for Team Rivers, Odinaka Genevieve for Team Enugu, Patience Joseph John for Team Lagos, Emmanuel for Team Plateau State, Rejoice Joseph for Taraba, Rejoice Anoche for the invited junior athletes, Joy David Abie for Team Delta, Adeyinka Elizabeth for Team Oyo, Temitope Adebayo for Team Edo, Mary Chioma Ede for Team Anambra, and Comfort and Niete James for Team Akwa Ibom. These ladies will compete for the 800 meters women's final. Well, they go around the racetrack twice, making it 800 meters. Wait for the confirmation of the men's result for the 800 meters. And now we get set for the women. Looking all focused and ready to show forth their endurance and tenacity for 800 meters.
11 athletes to compete for this one. All looking poised, getting ready to run their way through and win a medal for themselves and their state.
Just getting ready to wait for the sound of go ahead. We're just jumping on the beats to get on the tracks, these ladies.
It's normal. It's a way to take off the pressure. And the lady who won it last time, Joy Abiye, is still very much right here. The biggest menace for the opponents. She'll be looking to do it again, having done it in 2022 for Delta State. What a game for the others. She did it in a time of 2.09 seconds. Or 2 minutes and 9 seconds rather.
She's starting on lane 7. The lanes don't matter in the end because it is a long distance race. 800 meters women's final in progress. Going around the race tracks twice, 2 laps. But it's a matter of technique and endurance. It's not about just how you start. It's about how you finish. Taking an early lead is Emanuela Imano. Well, she's been overtaken, and now the gap will look to be increased now into the final lap, into the final 400 meters. Mary Chomarede in front, but it is not a healthy lead. Looks like it could change, and indeed it has changed. Still a lot can happen. Let's make it to the final 200 meters. Who next this one? 800 meters women's final. Comfort Aniete James for Akwa Ibom State, charging forward. Still Comfort trying to hold on to a lead. Comfort Aniete James. Well, it looks like there's no stopping Comfort. She's increased her pace to the very end, and definitely she will clinch it. For Team Akwa Ibom, Comfort and Aniete James have still got the official results to come your way, but she points to the heavens.
She's made a new record unofficially. She's now beaten the 2 minutes and 5 seconds record. Comfort doing it comfortably, winning this one. What a race she's just run. What a brilliant performance she's delivered. Comfort and Aniete James of Akwa Ibom State.
There's Joy Abiye for Team Delta. She gave her best this time, but just not enough to clinch gold. And now she calls for the camera. Comfort Aniete James is your gold medalist for the women's 800 meters.
She actually won bronze in the last event in 2022, and what a way to do it. She ran a time of 2.09 seconds, or 2 minutes and 9 seconds. She's now increased her pace by 5 seconds to break the festival record. Comfort Aniete James. That's how to improve, and this is just how to get the kind of a medal you want. Moving from bronze, not even having to stop at silver, but straight up to gold.
Look at this finish from Comfort. There was something she did, just taking no chances into that final 10 to 20 meters. You could see her increase her pace to the very end and make sure that there's no stopping her from taking this one.
That's the idea. Slowing the pace from the start and picking up on when you need to. And, the lady who won it last time finished far placed 7 or 8. Joy David Abiye. What a
Welcome forward, continue to celebrate. She's done it for Team Akwa Ibom, and she will be on the podium come for the medal presentation. We'll go on a short commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Still on the racetracks for the athletics event. Still the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. We've seen the 800 meters women's final. Now we'll be witnessing the men pretty shortly. Dahil Ramalan will run for Team Nasarawa, Habibu Suraju for Team FCT, God's Power Ember for Team Delta, Usman Sunday for Team Adamawa, Samson Teboy for Team Delta, Faith Monday Tom for Team Cross River, Ayomide Olaito for Team Ogun, Chukwemeka Christian for Team Imo, Abdullahi Habib for Team Plateau, Abdul Majid Ayuba for Team Bauchi, Temitope Bamidele for Team Lagos, Mohamed Ibrahim for Team Taraba, Edidiong Udotong for Team Akwa Ibom, Ayobami Olua Timilei for Team Oyo, Tanimu Abubakar for the invited junior athletes, Danladi Lamek for Team Gombe State, Hamid Sambo for Team Edo State, all competing for the 800 meters men's final.
It was Oshun Delta and Akwa Ibom for gold, silver, and bronze, respectively, at the 2022 edition. Now it's about time for most likely a new winner. We're just looking at who's going to do better than what we had the last time. The festival record is less than 2 minutes, 1 minute and 49 seconds or so. And last time out we had 1 minute and 59 seconds. 54 seconds rather for the winner. So it's about who does it this time. Confirmation of the final last time out for men. It was Edo, Cross River and Oshun finishing for second and third.
We're on the way. 800 meters men's final. Oh, this is a huge lead from the start. Quite surprising. This is rare in long distance races. Usman Sunday for Team Adamawa. We'll wait to see if he can maintain this, if he doesn't tire out heading into the final 400 meters.
It will be really brilliant. He will be breaking the record if he continues on the same pace, because the lead is really much. Can he keep this pace for 800 meters? That's a question at this point in time.
It looks like he has the energy. Well, the tempo has stayed same for the first 400 meters. And now for the final 400 meters, Usman Sunday has really built a distant lead. We'll wait to see if he would hold on to this lead to the very end. Would you go with such technique? Just gung-ho from the very start.
A very tough technique, I tell you. But I wonder what his mindset would have been. He's slowing down right now. He's slowing down.
Now the gap is reducing. They might catch up.
Done.
They might catch up. Usman Sunday.
He's done. He would have finished in the top 3.
And now we've got
and he was told.
We've got Hamid Sambo now in the lead. Hamid Sambo in front, running for Team Edo State. Well, we're not even sure of Hamid Sambo, but where is Usman Sunday?
He's jogging behind. How did he do that?
Hamid Sambo will clinch this one. Well, it is not over yet. Hamid Sambo in front, and it is Hamid Sambo for Team Edo State. He's still looking for Usman Sunday.
He'll be here soon. He's the last one.
Why are you laughing?
Emmanuel, you're making me laugh. No, this is not a race. I feel so sorry for him at this point. He should understand the technique better than what he's just done.
There he comes. There he comes. At least he finished the race.
Maybe he would have held that same pace if he was on a Sunday. Sunday Usman coming 17th position.
Well, Hamid Sambo is your gold medalist for the men's 800 meters final. And he's done it in a time of 1 minute and 51 seconds.
Out of 17 athletes, his name was on the number 17 position, but that wouldn't stop him from leaving that position to go on to finish first. 1.51. Is that a new national record? Is that a new festival record? We'll get to find out soon. But get us to that man.
Look at that start from Usman Sunday.
You would think he was the second 400 he was running. How did he slow down that much?
look at that lead for a start.
Is he his first time running the 800 meters?
Well, he needs to look back at this race and maybe change techniques, because I mean it's about the endurance, not just going on to a fast start. Will you maintain it till the very end? It was all guns blazing for the first 400 meters, and like you predicted, he tired out eventually and was overtaken.
How do you go from first to 17? Like I said earlier, if it was on a Sunday, I feel he would have kept that pace. Emmanuel, I'm serious at this point, and I hope you're not going to laugh again.
Great recovery there from Hamid Sambo for Team Edo State, holding on to that lead till the very end.
Some beautiful run and keeping up the pace. Man who finished second was doing all he could to catch up, and he knew that he had done this one. Hamid Kewiyemi Sambo, celebration with his team right there. What a joy he's having. Has to pour that water on his head so he can calm his nerves even more. It gave the others the impression that we can catch up with that man, and every other person caught up with him and left him behind.
You love to see these celebrations from athletes anytime they've done the job. Beautiful scenes. And Hamid Sambo will add to Edo State's medal rankings as far as the medal table is concerned. 800 meters for the men and women done. Time for another commercial, and we'll be right back.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.
We return back to handball, getting you the updates on what's been happening, the coverage of that final between Team Lagos and Team Ogun. We've seen the women's final ending with a 4-point lead, 38-34 in favor of Team Ogun over the opponent from Sokoto, winning the gold medal for that one. They're looking to do the same for the men, and it's already getting tough. Team Lagos leading by 5-4 at this point. They're really showing strength. Just to remind you, it's the Gateway Games Ogun 2024, 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival, and this is Team Ogun in their all lemon attire, with Team Lagos in their blue tops and white shorts. Team Ogun are looking to get another goal for themselves. They're starting slowly. Team Lagos forming that, trying to push through. And, he's been brought down right there just at the edge of the free throw line. Take it quickly, Team Ogun. Continually pushing. Still finding a way to penetrate. Can he score this one? Completely misses. Not the best time from that man, who has been one of the key players also for his team. Team Ogun missing that chance to score another. Daniel Bello. Team Lagos on the attack right now. Diko Ahmed's been doing so much for the side. It's a foul. A free throw now for Team Lagos as they try to score again. Another free throw for Team Lagos. They go back out the line. The referee from Sokoto doing their job. Another free throw. They continually holding them strong, making sure they don't penetrate. Looks like a new tactics for Team Ogun. Team Lagos tries to score. But no way, Team Ogun are going to move from there. He gets a free throw. But the ball will be counted. Team Lagos attack and get that one in. What a finish that was. He's been a menace for the side. And it's almost looking like an equal support. The number 9 for Team Lagos has just put it into the net. Yusuf Solomon. It's now 5-all. Team Ogun were in the lead by 1. It's now tied. And it's game on at this point for Team Lagos. Finding their way through, looking for those spikes. They go again, Team Ogun. They're back in the lead. This man has shown his brilliance from the first start. Christian again doing it for the team. Team Lagos wouldn't allow it to get over them. They will push again to see if they can also get it. Free throw. The man who scored again, Christian, is trying to move his way through. And they score. They have scored again, Team Lagos. Yusuf Solomon giving that pass to Ebinate Ekpobdio. Team Lagos are really keen on this one. They take the lead. It's now 6-5. Team Ogun quietly just trying to penetrate, spreading passes around. Really hard to score, unlike what we saw for the women. That's a way to make it happen. He has done it for his team. Cole Benga scoring that one. Team will go attack immediately. Looking to score back-to-back goals. The fans, I don't mind sitting on the ground. Just the fact that they want to enjoy this game. Still having that game right there between Team Ogun and Team Lagos, and you can see the celebration from Team Ogun. The continuous move, and that's a foul. He's been brought down right there. Team Ogun have the advantage, but this man is down. One of their key players, Diko, he's holding his head at this point. Ibrahim Diko is in a very pain situation. Looks like his eyes stuff have been affected. Just waiting for the medics to quickly take care of him and see how good he's going to get back. Eyes already on his head. I think he landed badly, or was it an elbow to the face? Looks like his left eye is where he got that heat. He manages to get back up, but he'll be taken off the court for further checks. I think he lost his balance. He didn't have the best of landings. There'll be a substitution. Before then, a timeout. It's raining over there. There might just have to be a break for the rain to finish before they continue the race. Rain over here in Alake. Just almost everywhere in Ogun State. Abeokuta to be precise, having some light showers, and that's affected the court. Players not being able to gain their balance, and that's where the injury for that man, Ibrahim Diko, came from. Slipped so badly. But just to confirm, Team Ogun are in the lead 7-6 with 1 minute 44 seconds left to end the first half.
Interesting weather so far today in Ogun State. We had a scorching sun earlier in the day, and now the rain drizzling.
We're on down for a commercial break. Hopefully we won't return. Game resumes after the light showers have ceased.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.
Final between Team Lagos and Team Ogun is currently ongoing. The final of the men's event. I haven't seen that for the women already. We're looking out for another great stuff to take place today. I tell you, you cannot run away from the fact that it's been great sporting events from start to this point. Whether handball, whether football, whether volleyball, whether basketball, whether the races, as we have seen some earlier today. It is really a brilliant stuff from start till this point in time. And I say welcome once again to the Gateway Games Ogun 2024, the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. The game is on the pause now, the game between Team Lagos and Team Ogun, just because of that rain.
Meanwhile, while we are waiting for the game to restart, let's give you some of the highlights from the women's football final we saw yesterday, just before the men. Team Delta locked horns again against the invited junior athletes. Pretty much the Flamingos competing as the invited junior athletes, the 38th state for this edition of the National Sports Festival. Well, it was a game that saw both sides give it their very best. The invited junior athletes using this game as preparations for what to come in the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. That was a chance for Shakira Moshood. Not too much power from that strike, but the goalkeeper pretty much thought she had that one covered, but she was saved by the frame of the goal. And this was another chance. This time she made the save in favor for Team Delta. It was a low strike, made herself big to deny the Flamingos from getting on the score sheet. This was the first 45 minutes of the game. And no goals scored in the first half. These two teams making it all the way to the final from the group stage. This was another chance for Team Delta. They had a great start to this game. This time the header couldn't go past Boniface in goal for the Flamingos. Just making that brilliant cash. This game saw no goals after 90 minutes. It was a game that was settled via penalty shootouts. And it took us a while for us to finally get a decider. This was the second 45. Well, this time the invited junior athletes attacking the goal to our right hand side. This was a chance for Lanawagi, who just couldn't take it into our stride from that heavy first touch. And now Team Delta showed great character. This time the penalty wasn't awarded. The referee waved play on. And they kept on fighting. Kept on coming forward. The second look at that penalty call. Boniface coming out for the ball. The referee says that was fair. Approaching the 1 hour mark in this game. Still no goals scored between these two sides. Uh, 2 minutes over the hour mark. Team Delta had the ball in the back of the net. Well, the joy was short-lived. You could see Bamada's favor screaming to celebrate. The bench also joining in the celebrations. The fans also joining in. A second look at that offside call. You can see the flag was raised just before the rebound was stopped home. The assistant referee saw that one clearly. This was another save from Boniface. So it was in the 66th minute. Boniface a goal for the Flamingos, or for the invited junior athletes, more like, as far as this festival is concerned. In the end, it was a save. She got a touch. And late into the time, another brilliant chance for the invited junior athletes from a corner. And a headed clearance in the box, keeping Team Delta in the game and into added time. But after 90 minutes plus a minute of added time, no goals to report in this final. Well, there wasn't going to be extra time. We headed straight to penalty shootout. Time for both goalkeepers to become heroes for their side.
A great game that moved on to penalties, and Team Flamingo starting so well, showing their confidence and their compatibility. Both teams are scoring their penalties from the start. And you could see they were not taking penalties from the two teams.
And Team Delta also showing what they can do from the penalty spot. Both goalkeepers, pretty much from most of the penalties went the right way, and this was the first save in the shootout from favor, denying the Flamingos and giving the advantage to Team Delta. They made no mistake for their next attempt. As we approach the 5th and final taker. At this point, it was all the advantage to Team Delta. This was another brilliant penalty from Dunton Azizat, putting it into the top right corner of Favor's goal. Another low penalty from the invited junior athletes. It wasn't too much into the corner. The goalkeeper pretty much not quick to dive. And just when they could have clinched it, Team Delta fluffed their lines. Playing that penalty against the frame of the goal. And we went over to sudden death, where both sides will take turns. If you miss, you're out. Team Delta this time showed great character. Made no mistake from 12 yards. Now the invited junior athletes also showing their mettle from the penalty. This was Rotimi Muniat, just blasting it past the goalkeeper Favor, who had no chance from that shootout. Team Delta almost missing this next spot kick. Boniface thought she had made the save, but in the end she allowed that one to go underneath her arm. She went the right way, and this was another miss from a player who had a brilliant game, Olaniwaju. Missing from 12 yards. Another save, this time from Favor. She guessed right, made a brilliant save, standing tall for her side. And then the crucial penalty from Bamari's Favor. For the second time, they wouldn't want to misuse their advantage, and she made no mistake to win it for Team Delta. And cue their celebrations all over the stadium. Team Delta clinching gold medal for the football event.
Pictures of the handball courts where the game we were watching earlier was actually ongoing. The game between Team Ogun and Team Lagos. Team Lagos down by 1 point, Team Ogun leading by 7-6. But at this point, officials have called for the game to reach a halt. And it will continue tomorrow because of the weather condition. They have moved it to tomorrow morning. And this is intentional just to make sure that the court is perfect. We saw the injury on Deco earlier, and they just said, no way, we cannot continue this game this way. Let's hold on to the scoreline. It will continue with 1 minute and some seconds for the first half. Then they also have a full 30 minutes for the second half to play. An interesting game we've seen. The women finished theirs earlier with a 38-34 victory for Team Ogun over Team Sokoto. Emmanuel, another game we're watching out for tomorrow to continue.
We'll wait to see what will come out of that final. Well, shout out to Team Ogun for doing it in the women's handball events, but the men clashing against Team Lagos. In football, we call it the Southwest Derby. Pretty much still a derby.
It still has to be the Southwest Derby.
But it's just sad that we can't wait to see what comes out in that game for today, because it's been put to a halt due to the weather conditions here. Yeah. For a day that started with so much sun, so much heat, and now
you want us to share our experience right here?
I wouldn't want to share that.
What happened when we leave in the hotel?
I wouldn't want to share that.
It was all sun, and all of a sudden, this rain just kick-started from nowhere. And that's what the weather's been like. We're closing down to the month of June, where it's going to be really heavy rainfall. And I think this is just the best time to make this happen for Team Ogun. After a lot of postponements, Ogun State has done a great job at the Gateway Games, Ogun 2024, the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. We're seeing records broken even at this event. A couple of them happening today for the 100 meters hurdles and also the 110 meters hurdles. Brilliant stuff from athletes, and I cannot wait to see even more happen with the remaining few games that we have. The closing ceremony will be massive tomorrow.
Not forgetting the 800 meters as well. We saw the finals for the men and also for the women. It was wonderful all around. We also saw the 3,000 meters steeplechase also went down here at the racetracks of the MKO Abiola National Stadium. It was wonderful yesterday for the football, and it's been brilliant as well today, even though with less crowd, but huge turnout here today for the athletic event as far as the National Sports Festival is concerned. We are gradually winding down. The closing ceremony is tomorrow, and it's been wonderful all round. I can't wait to see what tomorrow will bring. We saw the opening ceremony. We saw how colorful it was with so many, performances and, the parade of flags and stuff like that. So many things we saw in the opening ceremony, and we can't wait to see what the closing ceremony will bring. Well, it's been wonderful so far today. As you final words from you for what you've seen so far, your summation from the games, from track and fields to the ball games and also to the games on the court. How would you sum up this festival so far?
Sincerely, it's been mouth-watering. It's been some ecstatic moments for the fans, and even for me also coming here to see the events. Some surprise runs, seeing the special athletes also run their race. How they go on to do the para events were just brilliant, and really it's a stepping stone for others to now look to lift to that height. You heard what the DG of the National Sports Commission said yesterday, Honorable Bukola Olokbade, that this is the best he has witnessed, having been with the Sports Commission for 25 years, or been part of the Sports Festival for 25 years. So all in all, it's been some interesting events from start to finish. The football game really stole the show yesterday. Took us to that height that we saw with the opening ceremony. But I think that was even higher, that 4-1 win for the Ogun team against Team Kwara. Wonderful performance. Having some players from Remo Stars and Beyond Limits also joined in the Sports Festival. Just to remind you, a couple of great names have been produced from here. You want to talk about Blessing Okagbare, talk about Gloria Lozi. Yeah. These are some of the names that came out from here. And we're looking to also have some of these athletes in the next couple of years be the athletes leading Nigeria in the greatest of events very soon.
Well, they've really set a standard as far as the festival is concerned. Ogun State. The next edition will be in Enugu State. We'll wait to see what Enugu will bring. But so far here in Ogun State, the Gateway Games 2024 has really been massive, not just for us commentators, but also for the indigents here, for the locals, outside sports, even for the traders who've been outside. It's been so colorful as well.
They made money.
It has really benefited
I feel like selling
all around for the traders as well. I mean, and it's beautiful to see. This is one of the benefits of your state hosting such a big event as the National Sports Festival.
You're attracting tourists, you're attracting buyers, attracting sellers. Some people have to travel down from Lagos, Abuja, just to have their stores and their own spaces to make their sales. And they're going to hit more content.
So how many things have you got since you've been here?
Okay. We'll move on. We'll take a break. We'll take a break now.
I know you've got shoes, you've got T-shirts. I mean, it's been wonderful, really.
I had to get to find my size. Some call it size finish for my shoes, actually, and sometimes for my trousers. So sometimes when you see me walk by you and you see me wear something that looks like a three-quarter, it's not my fault. A couple of adjustments have been done to just make it look good. I'm not the tallest of men, but I think I'll find more in the US. I will just do shopping for like 10 years to keep in the house. It's just a beautiful stuff, I tell you. Lovely to be here with the Deputy Governor, and they all presented medals. Also, the proprietor of Remo Stars was here to do some... Kuleshoname was here also to be a part of this. So it's been an experience for everyone who has been a part of this. And I must say, kudos to Ogun State for raising the bar for others to follow. You mentioned Enugu earlier. They are brilliant when it comes to hosting. We saw what they did with the Enugu City Marathon, and they're going to be looking to do better with this. That's giving them an exposure of what their lapses were. So, looking forward to it. It's just about you as a fan to take up this mantle and look to be anywhere it's going to be hosted in the next couple of years. But brilliantly, Ogun has done so well.
We'll be coming your way again in the closing ceremony, and that's all we can bring for you for today. And to wrap it up, we say, may the spirit of sportsmanship continue to inspire us all. My name is Emmanuel Sebastian. I've done this alongside Azubi Kionicha. We'll come your way again tomorrow. Keep it locked.
Kita